all about Rizal's grand tour in Europe with Viola. Objectives. First is to know where the tour started. Second one is to know those places in Europe that Rizal and Viola had visited. Third is to know what or where is the happiest moment of the tour. Fourth is to know who are those people that Rizal and Viola had met during the tour. Fifth is to know where is the last place that Rizal and Viola had visited. After the publication of No Limit Tangere, Rizal planned to visit the important places in Europe, and Dr. Maximo Viola agreed to be his traveling companion. Rizal had received Pasiano's remittance of P1000, which was forwarded by Juan Luna from Paris. Rizal immediately paid Viola the sum of P300, which latter kindly loaned so that Noli could be printed. The tour begins at dawn of May 11, 1887. Rizal and Viola, two brown skin doctors on a roaming spree, leave Berlin by train. Dresden. Rizal and Viola tarried for some time in Dresden. Their visit coincides with the regional floral exposition. First meeting with Blumentritt at 1:30 p.m. of May 13, 1887, the train with Viola and Rizal board. Arrive at the railroad station of Leitmeritz, Bohemia. Professor Blumentritt, who received their wire, was the station. He was carrying a pencil sketch of Rizal which the latter had previously sent him, so that he could identify his Filipino friend. He warmly received Rizal and Viola. Beautiful memories of Leitmeritz. Rizal had beautiful memories of his visit to Leitmeritz. He enjoyed the warm hospitality of Blumentritt family. The professor's wife, Rosa, was a good cook, and she prepared special Austrian dishes, which Rizal liked very much. His children were Dolores, called Dora or Dorita by Rizal, Conrad, and Fritz. On May 16 at 9:45 a.m., Rizal and Viola left Leitmeritz by train. After Leitmeritz, Rizal and Viola visited the historic place of Prague. They carried letters of recommendation from Blumentritt to Dr. Welcome, professor of natural history in the University of Prague. The good professor and his charming wife and daughters welcomed them and showed them the city's historic spots. On May 24, Rizal and Viola left Vienna on a river boat to see the beautiful sights of the Danube River. As they travel along the famous river, Rizal observed Kenley River, the barges loaded with products, the flower and plants growing along the river banks, the boats with families living on them, the quaint villages on the riverside.
From Linz to Rheinfall, the river voyage ended in Linz. They traveled overland to Salzburg and from there to Munich, where they sojourned for a short time to savor the famous Munich beer, reputed to be the best in Germany. Crossing the frontier to Switzerland. From Rheinfall, they crossed the frontier to Schaffhausen, Switzerland. They stayed in the city from June 2 to 3, 1887. They continued their tour to Basel or Bale, Bern, and Lausanne. After sightseeing in Lausanne, Rizal and Viola left on a little boat, crossing the foggy Leman Lake to Geneva. This Swiss city is one of the most beautiful cities in Europe, visited by world tourists every year. The people of Geneva were linguists, speaking French, German, and Italian. Rizal conversed with them in these three languages. Rizal Resins exhibition of Igorots in 1887, Madrid Exposition. While Rizal, accompanied by Dr. Viola, was happily touring Europe, an exposition of the Philippines was held in Madrid, Spain. Upon reaching Geneva or Switzerland, he received sad news from his friends in Madrid of the deplorable conditions of the primitive Igorots who were exhibited in this exposition, some of whom died and whose scanty clothing and crude weapons were objects of mockery and slaughter by the Spanish people and press. Rizal in Italy. From Geneva, Rizal and Viola went to Italy. He visited Turin, Milan, Venice, and Florence. On June 27, 1887, he reached Rome, the Eternal City, and also called the City of Caesars.